So if you have not seen the manager dashboard just yet, this is what you would expect. You can see the overall of your devices here listed with certain things with your status, also device information by clicking on the display here. And then you would also have the ability to access that remote control. Again, this is all covered in our previous webinar, but one thing I do want to show you is the jobs. So jobs allows you, again, to set up all of these commands here. So if we were to look at some of these commands, it includes setting up the audio, adjusting brightness, the power off, restarting, changing input source, screen lock. This is a really big one, and especially for environments where maybe students will occasionally have access to classrooms during lunchtime. Either they're meeting with their teachers, or if they are allowed to eat lunch in those classrooms or get some additional tutoring time. Locking the screen can be very helpful for those interactive panels to make sure that students aren't going into the panels and looking up anything that they shouldn't be, or accessing anything on the panel. So this is definitely something that we see scheduled around lunchtime typically, just to make it easier and have that peace of mind for the security of those panels. Another big one is updating the firmware. So again, if you want to turn off those over-the-air updates for the firmware and maybe schedule it for a long weekend, you would be able to update the firmware specifically to your time frame. The other ones that we're going to be talking about, and I'll go into more depth about it, is broadcast. So this is where you would go specifically if you want to send out media content about maybe morning news announcements, do a live stream, or do a recorded YouTube video. This is a great place to go. And as you can see, you can broadcast up to 4 different pieces of media at once. So this is really a great way to make sure that everyone is being able to use the entire screen real estate of your panels. So as you may be already aware, for your ViewSonic hardware, we have 55 inches all the way up to 105 inches. So that is a lot of screen room to be able to present information, make everyone aware of upcoming football games, homecoming dances, anything of the sorts. You can easily put this in broadcast, and one of the great ways to do it is you have scheduling. So you can choose to do it one time, or you can have it on a recurring schedule. So this is, again, where we would go in and say, Mondays and Wednesdays, we want a very specific morning announcement to go out. Maybe we have pep rallies each month. You could set this up to do quick reminders. And of course, you can do an end date. So you have access to a calendar to really customize and make it how you want to use it. So definitely something that would be great for when you're getting ready for back to school, or as we are approaching winter break, prepping for a new semester. This is a great way to do a refresh. So this is jobs. And as you can see, you can apply it to multiple devices. And then again, you can do it by a single device or an entire group.